Welcome everyone to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So NC State's offense will have the football first. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him, they know what he...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Finds his man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
4th down coming up.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Nevada is still going to try to convert here on 4th down to start the second. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Nevada! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. to throw. It's Bailey. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilkins. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. NC State to the line on 3rd and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds a man on the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Going right to work up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense putting points on the board.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him! And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilkins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The option look. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. To the air on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the 3rd quarter. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Nevada going quickly.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quick release by the QB. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Makes a man miss. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Snowed under by the defense. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll give it to him again. At the 45, on his way. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What a terrible, terrible shank. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Back to pass on second down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throwing right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The quarterback takes a knee. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.